Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordumt and we're back for some more Baldur's Gate 1. So we're currently exploring the Nashkel mines and we just make our way into, I believe, the third level. And we are going to try and see if we can figure out how to help these miners, or at least try to discover what the hell is going on here. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna store some stuff because it's very easy for your inventory to get clogged up. So let's give the jewels to Mr. Palpatine. We have these vials of mysterious liquid. They do not stack, sadly. Stone giant strength. You can keep it actually, Korgan. Korgan. Oh my god. He's not Korgan. He's Kagan. Korgan will come at a later point. It was actually a nice mistake to make. But yeah, so I'm gonna send Mr. Kagan to explore a bit. We have some more kobolds. Let's actually go with him. Just because there's a lot of kobolds. And it can take a little while to kill them all. Die. Die. I don't really like the idea of actually maybe Palpatine and Edwin also moving forward. Let's just send our better equipped fighters. Yeah, and he's shooting at me. You see this little bitch? God damn. Yes, you should not have messed with me. So we handily defeat these kobolds. There are a lot of them though. And it can be dangerous. It isn't usually dangerous, but it can be dangerous if you have your mages in range of their arrows. Because as you just English is hard, sorry. As you just saw, even though they had Kagan and all my fighters up the front, they were starting to back up and shoot at our mages. So I'm going to try and avoid having them in line of fire. I don't actually know how many of them there are, but there are a few. Let's pick up the arrows for Shartil. Saves us the trouble of having to buy them. And the way down is gonna be this way. Let's also pick up Edwin and Palpatine and send them over here. Whoa! Okay, okay, so wait. A trap has been sprung. So it's actually time to do this.
TX is as TX does.
I love TX. He's very insane and murdery, but he's very cute at the same time. Okay, so there are some more kobolds. So let's send our main fighters up to face them. And actually, the traps aren't all that problematic because Kagan has a large HP buffer. But still, if I can avoid triggering them, I will.
Eat steel, scum.
Eat steel, scum.
Eat steel, scum.
Oh. Oh. There we go. Whoops. Okay.
If it bleeds,
So we picked up some things by accident. I'm not interested... too far away. Not interested in short swords.
TX will rule all.
Yes, TX, rule. Rule, but first you must find me some traps. So this area has nothing. What does this area hold? I don't actually remember where the traps are in this level, so I gotta go carefully. And you have to deal with that, well, kind of annoying fact that your thief is only gonna find traps every 6 seconds. give or take. So it's not just a matter of moving him forward and we'll find anything. No, you have to actually stop every couple of steps
Eat steel.
to make sure you find the traps.
Eat steel.
Jesus. There's even more. Okay, Viconia. Actually, all of you, go fight. Go fight in melee. You can do it. There you go. Good job. There we go. Okay, some more money, some more jewels. What have we here? Some more jewels. More money. Okay, nothing over there. TX, go check it out. This is actually a dead end. Okay. And we have explored this section, so let's explore this section now.
Sure.
One thing you can do while you're checking for traps is brew yourself a cup of coffee and a cup of coffee and just have a few sips while you're searching. Makes it all worthwhile. Actually, in one of the mods that I have installed, which is Advanced Tweaks, or the Tweaks Anthology, I think it's called by both those names, you can actually install a component which pretty much just removes all traps from the game. Now, even though I'm not that much of a fan of the way they made traps work, I like having traps, and removing them all kind of feels weird. So I prefer to have them in and try and take them out as I go. Now, I do remember that this bridge here has traps. But since I cannot detect them from that far away, I'm gonna have to clear these kobolds before actually moving forward. And go Shartil. Is she gonna get hit here? She is. Okay, TX. Your time to shine, friend. Okay, let's see if we can find something. There we go. That's one down. There should be more. Come on. Really? Just one? I thought there were a lot more. Like at least 3. There's only 2, really? Okay.
If it bleeds, really.
This is funny because the first times I actually played this game, way back when, I came to the Nashkel mines at a much earlier level, so I don't even know if my party was all level 1 or level 2, but the first thing that happened to me when I stepped over this bridge was get my main character killed and game over. So it was kind of an unfortunate event, but it did teach me to check for traps.
What is it now?
But again, my party was really low level, and I was still learning the game, so everybody had low HP, my main character had low HP, and he got hit by both traps and just died.
Where the gold grows.
So still, we're gonna send TX in front to see if he can spot something. And the useful thing to have also, as you're sending someone to scout ahead, is the component to automatically pause when an enemy is spotted. So this gives me time to actually just say nope, get back TX, and send our fighters to deal
All right.
with the enemies,
For the love of money.
instead of having TX getting killed.
If it bleeds,
Some more arrows.
TX here.
TX, you can go scout once again.
Make way.
Oh! Ooh! God damn, TX! I underestimated you, my friend. Okay. He took care of himself. There was no need for a Kagan or Shartil. Okay. What have we here? I'm trying to take kind of small steps, but I'm still going faster than I should.
TX will
Now, I don't know how many
rule.
Go pester some
Yeeping demons are over there, so... Oh god.
TX is as TX does.
Save me! Save me! Yes. TX must rule the world after all, so we can't let him just die to Yeeping demons.
Sure.
TX is as TX
Just
does.
line of sighting the enemies here with TX. And they're still coming for him.
TX is as TX does.
Let TX go! Dude. So again, just showcasing the fact that...
I'll do it.
Oops. That they will try and go for the
TX does.
lowest armor class character. Okay, so now I'm gonna take an escort because this is getting silly.
Eat steel.
TX will
Scout.
rule all.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right.
Soon TX
Right by
rules.
me.
And let's see if there's anything over here. No, there's just a puddle of water. So this has been... Is this explored? Yeah, it is. It's just a crevice. Okay. There's a ghoul. Interesting. Now you can shoot.
May darkness prevail.
There you go.
Pester someone else. I
Is there something over here? No. Anything over here? No. Okay, so the reason why I didn't really fear leaving my casters back here is the fact that enemies do not spawn in areas where your characters currently have sight. So if you just leave them in a corner, nothing bad's gonna happen to them. But something bad can happen if you start moving them around randomly through the map.
me.
Ooh, and here we find some spooders.
Who
So TX, let's
dares
actually
cross
equip you,
TX?
because
Go pester
spiders I
someone
do not
TX
like.
will smite thee.
Okay. Okay, one has been very well handled. Done. Okay, so spiders down. No big deal here. And let me check something. Sorry about that, and I'm back. So we dealt with the spiders. They're over there, dead. In a different place from before, because I actually had to break the video here. And my apologies for that. But we are now gonna continue on in our mine and explore this southeastern section.
For the love of money.
Some kobolds.
Eat steel.
Ooh, there's a lot of kobolds.
TX will smite thee.
Oh, we actually have a kobold commando. Okay, so my range attackers are all gonna focus on him. Good. Near death. Okay, we gotta start clearing out. Yeah, because now they're in range for our mages. Come on. Okay. This guy is actually shooting fire arrows. Okay. So Shartil keeping up the nice work
Mana
with her
of
bow and arrow. Let's Pick up some more arrows, some fire arrows. That's pretty much it. This is lava. Good. Now, I do believe that this section here is trapped.
There's Prod TX.
Oh, and I'm... God damn it, I keep forgetting
TX
to put
move.
armor back on
Make way.
TX. Which is not ideal. And I just have to see something here. 13, okay. So there's a lot of traps in this section. And I think there's even another one over there. If I remember this correctly. TX, check for traps. Nothing else? Okay. I'm gonna trust you, TX. Don't make me regret it. Okay.
Execute.
So,
Order
oh god.
66.
Here we are once again. In
Why me?
the 4th level of the mine. And we have some more kobolds. Now this one is alone. Oof, he got chunked. Okay.
If it bleeds,
But kobolds aren't usually alone. And there we go. So these darker ones, these red ones, are actually kobold commandos, which are more dangerous.
Again, you defy my.
Okay, so this is why we don't want our mages in range of the arrows. Die. Die.
TX will smite thee.
Good.
So be it.
So, this has been dealt
I
with.
love bloodshed.
No more arrows, Shartil? Really? She has got quite a few. Okay, so let's put some gems in my inventory. I can drop this short bow. And that's about it, I think. You can pick up some more jewelry.
Men are pathetic.
Now, we have a way in over there. What else have we got?
Order
Can I heal Edwin? I can.
Execute Order 66.
A ghoul.
Steel scum.
Okay. Pagan, do not get
Go
hit.
to someone else.
Good job.
All right.
Yes, there's nothing over here in this corner. It's kind of weird.
Execute Order 66.
And I think we are reaching the finale of these mines. Let's see what we can find down here.
I know.
Ominous. Okay, so we can actually see some kobolds here, but they are not hostile, as you can see. And we have what looks to be a room in this section.
Order 66.
Let's send Palpatine first, in case we need to negotiate with someone. And here we have Mulahey. Tazok must have dispatched you and my traitorous kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you have obviously been sent to kill me. By Cyric, not a measure of ore leaves these mines unspoiled, and I am still to be executed? I'll not lose my head over this. So now we actually have some interesting options. One of them is to say, no one sent us, but thy head is in no less danger. Reveal thy treachery and mayhaps we will be merciful. Or, we can just pretend. Yes, fool. Tazok is most displeased with thee. Reveal your treachery and mayhaps we will spare you. Tazok is unfair. I have no desire to cheat him, or thee. My letters will show they are in that chest. Take them and Tazok will see. Okay, so he actually thinks that we have been sent by Tazok, which apparently is his superior in some way. And he thinks he has not been doing a proper job, and as such Tazok wants him killed.
TX will rule
So,
all.
If it
I'm
bleeds,
positioning my people here in a different way, because I already know
May darkness
that there's gonna be
prevail.
some trouble here. So I want my wizards in the back. Good. Yes, Palpatine. I know you like it. And I like this disposition because we have Kagan and Shartil holding the front because we know there are some kobolds here. And if this guy calls for help, they will probably be coming from this area or even from the entrance. So let's do a quick save and let's see what he's talking about regarding stuff in the chest. Fools! You'll never have the chance to take anything. Minions, come forth and kill the intruders. So apparently it was all a ruse. He just wanted us to get distracted by the chest. But we know better. We will not be fooled by a person called Mulahey. Now, he turned hostile. This guy is actually a cleric, if I'm not mistaken. And let me see if we can do something here regarding this. Now, let me just check something. So, Bless is gonna give me +1 morale. It raises my attack and damage rolls. Okay, so if I actually wanted something also defensive... Chant would give me saving throws. So nothing actually giving me armor class right here. Okay, so let's send our people to attack. But let's actually wait to see what kind of spell or what kind of pre-buffs he has. Assuming he has some pre-buffs. He does not have any pre-buffs? Are you serious? I think he's casting a damaging spell. Ah, never mind. He has Armor of the Faith. But that's pretty much all he has. So he's not defended in any way, shape or form against magic damage. So let's see if we can interrupt his spell casting here.
What is it now?
TX hears you.
TX, see if you can command him.
Night Singer.
And Vaconia, you are gonna do the same thing. Let's see if we can interrupt him. Okay, awesome. TX managed to command Mulahey, and he's now unconscious. Woo, and he's gonna take some damage here. Oh god, that's a lot of them. Okay, Palpatine, your turn to shine. No, not Palpatine, Edwin.
Again you disturb me.
Sleep these people. While we murder Mulahey. Because Mulahey being unconscious pretty much means he's gonna be a free kill. So now we're just waiting on Edwin to do his job. So Mulahey has taken a beating and he's telling us, I yield to thee, accept my surrender. As well you should. Tell us what has been happening here and you may yet live alive. Yeah, let's try and get some more information from him. I thank thee for thy mercy. There in the chest are all my letters. Take them and leave me be. I will bother you no more. Okay, so he actually doesn't give us any more information. So, we are still gonna murder him. Because why not? He's near death. Edwin has just cast his sleep spell,
Worthless lives end here.
which landed on a few of them, but not all. So let's actually put our people
If it bleeds,
fighting here the front line, and everyone else is gonna be fighting Mulahey.
TX.
And actually, since he's near death, I'm just gonna try and nuke him with some magic missiles.
What is it? As directed, for now.
He is still not
Again
dead.
you disturb me.
I have no more, but I have Chromatic Orb. Ow! You bitch. I may need to rethink this, so... Actually, I'm gonna send a web over here. Just to keep our people safe. Okay, there he goes. Mulahey is now deceased. Palpatine is gonna try and web those people. Okay, so we're good over here. Edwin, you may as well cast another sleep, because there's a lot of people inside. Okay, so all the kobolds are down. Those people are webbed.
I don't want to talk.
So let's see what we can do here. You guys can focus on the ones that are up. we can focus on the ones that are down.
Eat steel, scum.
TX will smite thee.
Okay.
I love
Shartil.
bloodshed.
Change up to a ranged weapon. Kagan, do the same thing. Let's start killing the Cobalt. Oh god. This was unfortunate. Well. Time for you to do your thing. Nuke. Whee! Ooh. Good job, Vaconia. God damn. Okay, so yeah, she killed a bunch of people. She killed nearly all the Cobalt Commandos. Well done. Well done. So you can use your mace over here. You can come back a bit. Oh, come on. How are you webbed here? The area of effect looks like it should end in this section here. Oh well.
Your worthless lives end here.
Man,
Okay, so the web effect is ended.
Need an arrow.
So let's send everybody to the front.
if it
You stick with him.
I can kill it.
You are badly injured. So let's take you out of the fight. Dead. And yes, lovely. Since we've reached level 5, magic missiles actually now shoot 3 missiles instead of just 2.
So
Which is quite a nice boost. Okay, so Mulahey fight done. Let's see what this guy drops. So, generic stuff
I
first.
love bloodshed.
I can pick up
Really?
some arrows. I don't remember if composite bows are worth money, but I'm gonna take it anyway.
Why must TX traverse this dank hole? Sirik said nothing of saggy boots.
TX being an idiot, as always.
execute Order 66.
I have 4 available slots. And what can we find here? We can find some magical boots, a magical ring, Mulahey's holy symbol. We have a
I don't
pretty
wanna
shield.
talk.
Let me see something here. I cannot identify this stuff, so let's give it to Edwin right now. Mulahey's holy symbol. This is something similar to the one Basilis's had. The symbol is a representation of the god Sirik. So this is the new god of murder, I believe. And what else have we got? We have 2 letters which say, from Tazok, my servant Mulahey, I have sent you the kobolds and mineral poison that you require. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves these mines. Don't reveal your presence to the miners or you will find yourself swamped by soldiers from the local Amnian garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and east. I don't want to deal with iron coming from the Nashkel mines, so don't fail in your duty. Let's copy the note and let's keep it with us. We learned from the last time. And we also have another letter to Mulahey from Tazok. Your progress in disrupting the flow of iron ore does not go as well as it should. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? With your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. If you continue to show that you can't do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into this region. With this message I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Beregost. His name is Tranzig, and he will be staying at Feldepost's Inn. Tazok. So this is actually useful information. I mean, both of them are useful information, because now we know that there's this entity here that goes by the name of Tazok, which is... what is the word I'm looking for? It's not really guiding, but ordering. Yeah, he's ordering his servant Mulahey to disrupt the iron operations in Nashkel, while himself and his minions are also stopping the flow of iron that's coming into the region from the outside. So, other than that, we now know that he has a new contact in Baragost that goes by Tazok. And we also know he's going to be staying at Feldepost's Inn. So this is something to look forward to. We have a goal. And
It is certain that the death of Mulahey will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
So, when he mentions the half-orc, it is because Mulahey was a half-orc. So, it's the same person here. Not person, half-orc. Okay, I should travel to Baragost and pay a visit to Feldepost's Inn. A man by the name of Tazok is there and should have interesting something for me. I can actually just read this in the journal. Interesting information for me. And yeah, having plumbed the depths of the Nashkel mines, I should return to Baron Gastkill and inform him of the situation. Additionally, I should travel to Baragost and pay a visit to Feldepost's Inn. So same thing here. Okay, so what can we actually find inside the chest?
Execute Order 66.
Because he mentioned some letters. There's a lot of money here. There's a potion of absorption, I believe. And an additional letter. So this can go to Chartil. This is indeed a potion of absorption, so plus 10 AC versus crushing attacks and electrical resistance 100%, so immunity. Let's keep this because this is a very nice find. And the letter says, once again from Tazok, my servant Mulahey, your stupid carelessness has made D to interfere. D? He sent a nice surprise to the Nashkel commander, who found his new sword to be more special than he expected. Omnish forces are weakened for now and will not come into the deeper mine levels. Nevertheless, prepare for intruders, as numerous forces feel obliged to investigate the sightings of your stupid kobolds. Do not fail me again. Okay, so we have someone that goes by D, or initials D. Another second, please. And back. My apologies, there have been a lot of random phone calls today. So yeah, we were checking out the letter that Tazok had sent Mulahey, and let's see what else we can find in the chest. So since this actually has a lot of scrolls, let's have Edwin take them, because he's the one most suited to actually use them. And here we find something interesting. So this is simply a short sword +1. It doesn't say, but we know. And here we have a Moonblade +3. This potent weapon was created by the smiths of ancient Mithranor. Moonblades are used in the long process of selecting a ruler for the Isle of Evermeet. A Moonblade chooses its owner, and in the case of this sword, it has chosen the elf Zan. Only Zan, or Zan, can use this blade. Anyone else who tries will find themselves unable to lift it. This particular Moonblade gives resistance to fire and a bonus to the user's armor class. Okay, so even though this may seem like an awesome weapon, because it has a tackle bonus of +3 and a damage bonus of +3 as well, even though the proficiency type is a dagger, because, I mean, wizards cannot use long swords, you're not typically gonna want to send your wizards into the front line to fight, okay? Because their AC is kind of low, they have very little attacks per round, I think it's only 1 at best, so they're not capable martial fighters. So this sword is pretty much just for the armor class bonus and the fire resistance bonus. The thing is, since it's only usable by Zan, it's kind of worthless. But maybe we can sell it. So let me see, is there anything in here? No. Some random items. And here we are gonna find someone very interesting. Which, oh look, it's Zan.
I thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
I love the voice acting of this guy. It was unbearable, waking each morn to the mud and rock instead of the rising sun. I am Zan, a grey cloak of Everesca, and as proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. If you be enemies of Mulahey, I would join your cause, hopeless though it is. Now, we don't actually have a lot of dialogue with him. We can just say, certainly you are welcome to join me. So, kinda short interaction, but still. It's hard enough trying to keep our hopes up without you trying to bring them down. I'd rather you didn't join us. And how did you come to be trapped in such an inhospitable place? Alas, I was sent to investigate the strange goings-on about this area, and I landed caged for seemingly hopeless weeks on end. I have not seen the sun almost as long as I have not seen my home. If that is the case, I don't want you to join in the group. How effective can you be if you were captured by this lot? Oh god, so being evil is always nice. There is no need to be rude. I will go back to my home in Everesca and leave you to your hopeless quest. And he actually takes the Moonblade with him. This little bitch. But still, I mean, if you wanted to keep the Moonblade for any particular reason, I don't actually know if you can sell it. You probably can't. But if you wanted to keep it, you could either take Zen with you. You could just leave him here in case you need him for later. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave him here in case we actually need him at some point in the future. But yeah, that's Zen. He is a specialized mage. He's an enchanter. And he's a very, very depressing being. Everything is hopeless to him. Everything is pointless. And, you know, even though that's the case, he has a certain charm about him. Which I actually like. I actually like.
Mana
Darkless.
Let's heal up, short heal a bit. And this way I can even keep the Moonblade. I mean, if I can sell it, I'll sell it. If not, I'll just drop it somewhere, I guess. Okay, so Mr. Edwin has finally leveled up. It took quite a while to get like 900 points of experience, Jesus. But still, we got there. So, 0 additional proficiency slots. But now, some very important stuff is going on. We have an additional mage spell, which is a level 1 spell. And now, we have the ability to cast level 3 spells, which is very, very important. Edwin also gained 6 additional hit points, and his lore has been increased by 3. Now, your lore value still sucks, doesn't it? It's 15. 15, 13... It's the same thing as TX, funnily enough. Can you identify stuff by now? Like the most basic stuff? No, it still sucks. Okay. So Mr. Edwin now has an additional level 1 spell slot. I'm gonna take him. Oops. I'm gonna take a magic missile. Level 2, same thing, the same number of spells, I mean. And level 3, we can cast 3 spells, but we don't currently know any level 3 spell. Now, do I want to change something up in here? I may actually want to. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Mirror Image, just so if we get into trouble, he has some defensive properties.
So be it.
And let's make our way out of the mine.
So be it.
Now for this, we actually come this way now. Let's send Kagan up front, as usual. Everything is peaceful so far.
Go pester some. Sure.
Oh, but not for long. Now we actually have these enemies. In this case, we have a grey ooze. And these particular enemies sometimes are immune to certain types of damage. It's kind of annoying. But not these. Grey oozes are nothing special.
Execute Order 66.
Okay. And we made our way to the exit. Right, so we are. Ooh, I like the nice symbol here. We have made our way out of the mine, and it led us into an unexplored area of the map. Can I actually see which area it is? So we're east of the Nashkel Carnival. Okay. And I think this is actually a nice place to stop. We dealt with the mines, we dealt with Mulahey, we've gotten to know the plans that were behind these schemes, trying to disrupt the iron quality of the region. While there's also someone named Tazok who's trying to disrupt the flow of iron into the region. So Mulahey was ruining the production, while Tazok is ruining the importation. And we have someone to meet in Beregost, which is apparently one of their lackeys. So that's something to look forward to in the next episode. For now, I'm gonna do my usual save. So Palpatine 20. And yeah, so as always guys, thank you very much for watching.
The side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Palpatine felt that the end of the episode was coming. Thank you, Palpatine. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are still enjoying the game. And thank you for choosing this channel to watch it with. If you guys have any thoughts about the game, about the videos, anything at all related to Baldur's Gate, or just gaming in general, I guess, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future uploads, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, everyone, stay safe.